Hi, I am LaTisha Bryant, author of Heal Yourself, a 30-day interactive self-love healing journal. And as I sit here and reflect back on my old journal, my own journal, I was thinking, why not share a little Tish? So the first day of this journal, right? There's a positive affirmation that starts off each day, okay? And this day, day one, you dated. I dated mine's March 1st, 2025, okay? But today marks the day that I, LaTisha, manifest a healing journey of consistency and faithfulness to gaining my higher self. I'm strengthened by the divine and led by the light. Please feel free to put in what you're strengthened by and led by. I'm strengthened by God and led by whatever. But here, I'm strengthened by the divine and led by the light. And I can do all things once I put my mind, body, and soul in alignment with the divine. As I am a child of the universe and the Most High was placed within me. The manifestation that follows the affirmation for day one is watch me manifest everything I want, period. Okay? Then there's a written exercise followed by the manifestation. Now this goes every day. Okay? Write down and speak out loud. Spirit wants you to speak things, not just write it. Sometimes you got to speak it. It's power in the tongue. With a clear mind and rested body, 5 things you want to begin your manifestations on. This could be in finances, career, love, family, health, and more. Get creative, expressive, visualize it, write it. So see, there's steps. You don't just pray and things happen. You have to do the work. You have to take the steps. So remember, you must claim it and name it out loud as well as written to affirm your manifestations. My top 5 manifestations for the year 2026 is coming up. This journal is perfect. And I'm not just saying it because I wrote it, but it's perfect for new month rituals, new year rituals, new you rituals, 3:05 on the clock, creativity and growth. This is what Heal Yourself brings, okay? We all know that can look, creativity and growth can look very, very different, okay? Because people can look at me, for instance, and say, how you growing? You know, I've seen you from here to there, okay? So tell me what kind of growth you really doing. And to the 2 eyes that we were born with, that's how it would look. But to the 3rd eye, to the eye of discernment, to the eye of divinity, you will understand. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Started from the bottom, now my whole spirit team is fucking here. Okay? That is what healing yourself does. Healing yourself does not elevate you from where you are and shoot you skyrocket up. That's fake news. That's fake news. Healing yourself removes the you that you thought you were, the you that you created yourself to be, the you that your environment had you be, your upbringing, the ego, the mask, the survival face. So if you strip away all of that, do you really think you're going to be right where you were at? Or do you really think you're just going to rags to riches? Anyone familiar with that? Okay. That is like the makings of a new life. really. One that is of substance. One that you know isn't going away. I'm not talking about quick fixes. I'm not talking about, you go out and buy a new car and you showboat it around and you show it off, and then a year later, your new car is now old to everyone, right? Even to you. You're probably looking at what kind of car I want next. I'm talking about this type of life that you're creating, this type of abundance and protection that you're creating, this type of alignment that you're aligning with. 525 was on the clock. It isn't a trend. Okay, it isn't something that's just gonna poof and then be gone. It isn't a show me now and then be gone later. No, this is something that you and everyone around you will see, that this is something that is for the rest of your life. That's how much you're going to be able to show. Okay. And when you have to strip away layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of you, the you that you created, through traumas, through curses, through spells, through all of these spiritual and physical things that you have to break down, it will break you down to absolutely nothing. But you will feel so free, so abundant, so aligned, so divine, that you will understand that, oh, it's the process. It's the old ugly butterfly, from the caterpillar to the butterfly process. Okay? And I'm coming to you now. Look at my surroundings. Go back and look at some of my other surroundings. It's changing. Everything is changing. Nothing should stay the same, and you're saying you're progressing. Progression looks like change. And yeah, I've been through a lot. But I heard the call. The call came from within me on October 18th, 2020, as I stood at the ocean and I called out. To then I was saying, God, help me. It has to be more. I want more. I wanted more out of my relationship that I was in. I wanted more out of my home that I was living in. I wanted more out of the jobs that I was working. I wanted more out of my children, for them. I wanted more from me. And that day changed, 800, changed my life forever. That moment, after I left that ocean, standing there, being the faithful, committed person that I was to someone who was manipulating, lying, using, abusing, being a narcissist, trying to dim my light, trying to keep me low and stagnant. But Spirit said, Tish, are you going to choose you this time? Are you going to stay in this chaos, confusion, and mess, this toxic, this karmic cycles? And I chose me. I began to go within, meditate, journal, create, pray, manifest, yoga, exercise, connect with nature, cut people off who no longer was doing me good, friends talking about behind my back, family turning on me, letting it all go. Letting it all go. Created me a small sanctuary in my home and began to go within and listen to my heart, to my mind, followed my spirit, which ultimately led me to find my twin flame. And that is how this journey really catapulted and birthed Heal Yourself. My 10 minutes are about up. Throat chakras open and could be significant. Spirit said it's time to talk. Be you, do you, love you, for you, stay true. Hallelujah.